everybody, welcome back to another vlog. It is about 8 a.m. on a Friday, 8:07, just kidding, and I'm heading off to film a thrifting video with Alexa today. Basically all of the Goodwills in Southern California are 50% off this weekend, which is amazing. So we're gonna take advantage of that. I'm gonna go back to one that I've been to already, but I'm getting a little nervous because things are just very crowded here, so we will see what ends up happening. But yeah, we're gonna go off and go thrifting, and then we have a fun day ahead of us because after our thrifting video we're gonna get some lunch, and then we're gonna go get more tattoos together. And this is my first tattoo since getting my two that I regret, so this is good practice for me. I'm getting back on the horse. I'm ripping the band-aid a little bit, if you will, and I'm gonna start filling in with more tattoos that I do love, and then, you know, work on getting these lasered off when I'm able to. So yeah, I am wearing a repeated outfit today. I'll show you a little better later, but just like thrifted black tank top. These capris are from Urban Outfitters, and then my usual black headband, and we're gonna do flip-flops. So let's head off and go to the thrift store and hopefully find some really fun stuff for half off. Well, let me tell you, I was real excited. I just got to the thrift store. I'm here so early, like way too early. I was worried that there were gonna be a ton of people here. There aren't yet, but we'll see. It's only like 20 minutes until they open. But I have just gotten the most frustrating phone call, and I know my fellow Americans will commiserate, but I just got a phone call from the infusion center that I'm supposed to go to on Monday. I'm starting my iron infusions on Monday. I'm doing 5 weeks of like a lower dose of an iron infusion, and they just called me to let me know that my insurance isn't going to cover the procedures because the doctor that I went to see didn't put in the right diagnosis or something. Like, she put in the diagnosis incorrectly. So I tried to call the doctor's office, and of course no one's answering. And I am going to be busy all day today. I'm not going to be home until like dark probably. So I'm just like, and I was like, did you not know about this until sooner? They were like, no, I just found out. So now I have to try and figure out in between, you know, work and life today, what went wrong with the doctor and what diagnosis she put. The only thing I can think of is that I'm not technically anemic, but my ferritin is a 9. And your ferritin should be anywhere between 70 to 100. And so it's like, sometimes with low ferritin, you're anemic or you're not anemic, but I don't think you technically need to be anemic to get an iron infusion, although I have no idea. Insurance is so... I am about to start my period and I might cry if I talk about it. I actually cried last night in the shower because I was just... I'm so tired. Like, I'm so tired of feeling so tired, and unless you have low ferritin, you wouldn't understand, but it is a level of exhaustion I cannot even explain. Like, I am operating at a base level of exhaustion at all times, and I'm just having to like dredge energy up from, I don't know, the depths of hell. I have no idea where I'm getting it from. And truly, like, it is so maddening and so frustrating. And so I've just been like so looking forward to this and thinking, God, you know, I could potentially be feeling better. The other thing with low ferritin is like, it can cause insomnia. I haven't been sleeping well at all. So on top of being exhausted, I'm not sleeping well. I'm sorry I'm complaining. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to complain. I'm just so frustrated because we pay so much money for health insurance. Drew pays hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month for our health insurance, and it's like decent health insurance, and this is an issue every single time. Like, it is never a straightforward thing, and this is why people advocate for universal health care, because, I don't know, many other countries in the world have it and it works well for them. And I know it's never a perfect system, but the one that we have, to pay this much money and then to still have it be shit is just so annoying. Do you know what I mean? So anyways, I didn't mean to rant this early on in the vlog. I'm just so frustrated because this is like a life-changing, potentially, thing for me. And now it's just this like confusing thing where I have to call my doctor, and then my doctor has to call my insurance, or I have to call my insurance, or something like that. And then I have the next 5 weeks of these appointments booked, and it's just frustrating. And like, in the grand scheme of things, This is a very privileged problem to have. I feel very frustrated that millions and millions of other Americans have to experience this same thing. Why is it like this? It's so bad here. I'm gonna try to call my doctor's office one more time because I've called them like 3 times and I can't get through, and I'm gonna try and get to the bottom of this. I'm still very excited. Alexa's on her way here and we're gonna, you know, go have a fun little girls' day together, and I'm super thrilled about that. It's just annoying. Do you know what I mean? It's just annoying, and I know a lot of other people can relate. Oh, that was the other thing, is they told me if I were to pay out of pocket for these 5 iron infusions, it would be $2,400, $2,400. So I will not be doing that. So we'll see. I will call my doctor and we will figure it out. But when I'm already low on sleep, I'm already low on energy. I've been really looking forward to this. It's the last business day before the day of my appointment, and I'm running on about 4 hours sleep. It's just a lot. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, I guess I'm not sorry for ranting, because really this is just real life. Like, I'm gonna film my real life and I'm gonna show you kind of like the ups and the downs, and this is one of the downs, and I'm frustrated, but we're gonna be back up in just a moment because I'm gonna head inside and go thrifting, and it's gonna be really, really fun. I'm getting a new tattoo today. It's gonna all be fine, but I'm just pissed off. Look who showed up! All right, we just finished up at the thrift store. It was lovely. I spent $20. That's what I'm talking about. And now we are back at another Earth Cafe. This time we're in Old Town Orange. It's one of my favorite spots. This is also one of my favorite coffee shops. It's called Play. It's delicious. Just look at this little town. It's Stars Hollow. I love it. Yes, if you're ever visiting Orange County and you want to come to Orange, like the city of Orange, this entire area, the Orange Circle, has so many vintage stores. It's amazing. So definitely recommend. Well, I'm an idiot. We just finished up lunch. It was delish. We are gonna be like about 20 minutes early for our tattoo appointment now. We have a couple of things to do separately after this, which is why we didn't ride together. But I just came back to a parking ticket on my car because I parked on a different side of the street than I did last time. And the other side of the street is free 2-hour parking. This side of the street, which explains why a space would be open, you do have to pay. I do see up there, there's a QR code, there's a thing. I did not know that. I think that's newer in this area of town anyways. That's my bad. And I don't want to tell you how much that ticket was. We're gonna go get another tattoo so I can stop thinking about this one specifically. And I'm gonna get it, I think right here, or maybe down here. I haven't decided yet. Alright, just made it home. It's like 5:30. I'm so tired. I'm about to sit down and film my thrift haul of everything I got. Alexa and I had so much fun. And now, oh, and here's my tattoo. I'll tell the story about it later. But it's so cute and I love it. And then I got my freckles touched up and they're a little bit darker. And I am so happy with them. So, okay, let me gather myself. I've been dealing with some health insurance stuff today. I'm gonna film my little thrift haul and then make some dinner and relax for the weekend. Good morning. It's the next morning. It's just before 10 a.m. and we just pulled in to Disneyland. We were laying in bed about an hour and a half ago and Drew said, do you want to go to Disneyland? And I said, yeah.
Wanna fuck around at Disneyland?
Let's do it. That's what we're doing. I'm wearing a different headband. Another day, another headband. I'm wearing my thrifted tank top that I got yesterday that I did wash, don't worry. And we have no plan other than Drew wants to try.
Attached to the headband.
Yeah, actually, this is my wig. Yeah. Drew wants to try a cherry cold brew that's at the Red Rose Tavern, and then maybe we'll get some food, maybe we'll get a little drink, maybe we will go on some rides. We'll see. D23 is also happening this weekend, which is kind of like, I don't know how busy it's gonna be, but we're going straight to the roof. I know it's gonna be a good day. Just got off the tram, already spotted the first pumpkins. Fall is coming. Never mind that it's going to be 85 degrees today. We don't need to worry about that. It is already pretty hot, but the first stop of the day is going to be the Red Rose Tavern in Fantasyland. I've had breakfast there before. We've had breakfast there before, but we saw that they have a black cherry cold foam cold brew, and that is, let me tell you, we got Black Cherry's #1 fan here. Cherry anything, honestly. So we will see if the critic approves.
I'll let you know.
He is hard to please. Okay, we're sitting by our beautiful cottage. Is it just a plain cold brew with a black cherry cold foam? Look at that. It looks divine. I need a picture of it, actually. So here she is. I'm gonna give her a taste test. Drew already had some. What do you give it out of 10?
Like 8. Good.
That's a 10 from me. It's delicious. Really, really good. First ride of the day. It says 5 minutes. We'll be the judge of that. Best smell in the world.
Those waiting for them, what don't obey.
Mermaid Captain Jack Sparrow on a treasure.
First ride of the day done, and as soon as I was getting, like, the person that was coming into our row when we were leaving, I just heard Carrie, and there was this lovely girl named Alyssa. So hi, if you're watching this. She was so sweet. I was like, I'm so sorry, I have to go. I wanted to like sit and talk to her. Anyways, we're not sure what we're doing next, but we feel a drink is in our future. We decided to stop at Carthay Circle because we've actually never been here before. So we got like a little table and we're just gonna get a drink. And I got a deconstructed mimosa. So we're gonna make it together. And Drew got a dill pickle gin and tonic, which sounds phenomenal. So here we go. Oh. Stunning. Forgot to show our food. Here's the aftermath. All right, now we're gonna try some sort of banoffee toffee. Listen, banoffee, and I'm in. Enough said. I have no idea what it is. Let's find out. You look like Clarabelle in this light. You know, you know. Yum. We got my banoffee banana, is I think what it's called. Drew wants to try some, but he didn't want a whole one for himself, so we got a Coke Float. It's toffee pieces, marshmallow, caramel sauce, chocolate, and then a chocolate dip banana. I mean, yeah.
Banana.
Delicious. It's nice too. It's nice too because the banana is like light. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna give it like a 8.5 out of 10. It's just that like when you've had anything banoffee in the UK,
It's not the same. It's good for what it is, but it's not what it's
now I think we're gonna go on Soarin'.
Walmart. The
Home Depot.
welfare office.
I was gonna say the emergency room. You have to wait for 26 hours.
Social Security. The DMV.
Sorry, we're closed. You have to be here for 6 days and you don't have the required paperwork, so you must go home and come again tomorrow. Just kidding, we're not open tomorrow.
At your home on the phone with customer service.
We are going to personally insult you, and guess what? You are not being serviced.
Your insurance company. We're gonna deny your claim.
Surprise! No coverage,
You have to pay out of pocket. Our last stop is looking for some merch. They have cute Donald hoodies, or sorry, crew neck sweatshirts. They have Daisy. Yeah, let's get matching hats. Love that. There's Mickey up there. Cute. There's Mickey. I like these hats. It's pretty cute. The Goofy's, it's fine. Mom! Do they have the blind boxes here?
Oh my God. God help you and our niece. They are hooked on these bluey blind boxes, I swear to God. Look at all the Halloween. Halloween spirit jerseys, Halloween ears, Halloween trick or treat buckets. You can see the top of my water bottle because I'm wearing it like this. It's so hot. We're trying to see if maybe there's a mug we would want, but Drew does like this style of mug, like the kind of more shallow. Yeah, it's alright, yeah.
Cartoons.
Yeah, it's nice.
All the old tunes.
All the old tins. Got some little plants.
Where's the I'll be your Mickey?
Alright, we've been here about 4 hours, maybe going on 5. We're gonna head home. It's time. Good morning. The next day, we just parked, so it's a little loud. I'm on the street. But we decided to get up and have a little beach day today. I can't get my tattoos wet, obviously, but just like, you know, sit in the shade, read our book. We're gonna have like a little reading date. My friend and her husband have been doing that lately, and I was kind of inspired. So we're gonna sit at the beach. It's a beautiful sunny day. We're going to read our Kindles, and then maybe like pop over and get some lunch or something. Can I get out? I'm scared. For lunch. Getting hungry. All right, we're home. This little pirate has made it back to the ship. I don't know, it's just kind of funny. I look like a pirate, but I also kind of love it. I think it's really fun. Anyways, before I jump in the shower, I realized I never finished explaining. Don't worry, that fan will turn off soon. I never finished explaining the story behind my tattoo, and I said that I was going to. So basically, my great grandma was like a, you know, really important part of our family, the backbone of our family, a very headstrong woman, Scorpio, opinionated, loud, wasn't afraid to manspread, wasn't afraid to have like a booming, low-pitched voice, wasn't afraid to speak her opinion, whether you agreed or disagreed. And I just, yeah, like loved her, and especially my dad. It was his grandma, and so when I was little, she always called me her little rosebud, and I thought that was so sweet, and that was kind of like my nickname, my childhood nickname from her. And she'd be like, oh, my little rosebud, and she was just so special. Like my love of golden retrievers comes from her, you know, a lot of stuff, and like, yeah, she was just everything to my dad. And so when it was like coming around the time where she was, you know, getting sick and gonna pass away, I think it was uncle went to go visit her and like, you know, say his goodbyes to her, and she grabbed his hand and she told him, I love you deeply. And it just became like such a special thing in our family, and so we say it to each other. My dad says it to me all the time on the phone. We sign cards saying love you deeply, like, and it's just a really special reminder to, like, I don't know, think of my family, think of how special they are to me, think of that just unbelievable connection that I do have with my family. I have a tattoo for my mom's side of the family on my arm here, and so now I have one for my dad's side of the family, and it's just, they are like the most special people in the world to me and one of the most important parts of my life. So, and it's like for my dad mostly, but for like my entire family really, and it's just the best, and I love it so much. So that's kind of like the short version of it, and yeah, I just love it so much. It's been 2 days and it's getting really, it's bleeding a lot, not bleeding, but like leaking, you know, and I really think I've got to, I know you're supposed to wait 3 to 5 days for the second skin. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna take a shower after this, and like maybe I'll cut off these little freaky little bits that are hanging off, but some of the ink is like definitely trying to make its way out. So I'm so happy I got more tattoos. Like, I'm so happy that I just bit the bullet and did it and got back on the horse like I mentioned before, and I feel zero type of anything about it. I think these were just, you know, it just wasn't the best situation. I am lovingly calling them my prison tats now. It just feels, oh my god, with the bandana, kind of prison Mike vibes, you know what I mean? I'm not mad about it. If you watch The Office, then you know. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty much gonna do it for this vlog. I'm not gonna film too much else this weekend because Drew and I are just gonna like chill and do our own thing. Love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out over the last few days. Hope you enjoyed this weekend vlog, and I'll see you very soon for another vlog. Bye!